are off with another episode of Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Alan Snyder, here with my boy. Lap dances are $40 or your best offer. It's Zach Elias. What up, Unc?
Couple of shekels gets it done.
Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. Tuesdays we do it live. Saturdays we post it later. Got a whole gaggle of episodes. If this is your first time, if this is your last time, we welcome you. Give us a good rating. Leave a comment. Share the episode. And remember, next time you see an osteopath, tell them, I'm head over heels. There's a pun there. For Booze Your Daddy. Because we like when people love us, but we love people hate us.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Got a great episode planned for tonight. But before we get into it, Zach, why don't you tell everybody what you are drinking? I
am drinking a Diet Coke. Because I had anesthesia today, and I'm not allowed to drink.
I actually am not feeling great myself, but I figured I had to sack up at least a little bit for you here, dude.
I had some the other side, but yeah, sure.
I got a good one. From the Brooklyn Brewery, Fonio Rising, 12 ounces of pale ale, 5% alcohol, brewed with ancient West African super grain. So I think that means I get to say the N-word this episode.
Niger? What country is it from?
It just says
that's in West Africa. Oh, no, it's in East Africa. No, it's in West Africa.
Release the Kraken.
Can't do that.
L'chaim.
I don't know why I smelled like it's going to be a beer. I'm so used to.
It's called classical conditioning.
Oh, fantastic. It is.
So I did Groucho a couple weeks ago. This is actually a Chico Marx reference. They asked him one time, they said, where is your, he used to do a character. It was an Italian guy. And they asked him, where is your favorite place in America since coming here? And he said in an Italian accent, episode 328.
It's the upper U.S.?
It's the upper U.S.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's a Chico Marx bit.
That's excellent.
I thought you.
I would have thought you'd do like Moon River from Fletch. Hey, you ever serve time, Doc?
So yeah, Zach. First off, let's just get that this way. My mother is in Honduras right now, but she had some comments after last episode. One being, I cannot believe you didn't bring up Zach's colonoscopy. And in my head, I said,
how did she know about it?
You mentioned it on the show, and you're incessant. Like I assume you'd make everything about you. I actually kind of
think.
I kind of forgot about it. And then, of course, yesterday you sent me the thing. I'm like, oh, this is going to work out great because it's what I wanted to talk about anyway. So, Zach, tell me what's up a U.S. today.
What's up in my ass was a camera or a scraper or something. It was a lot going on in there. This is the time to just go.
Any polyps?
One. He took it out. So now I got to go every 5 years and then every 10 years. That's how they get you. Big pharma. They keep you coming back. But so far, yeah, exactly. They just reeled me. Well, they're coming from the other end, I suppose. They're real.
Honestly, dude, the floor is yours. I mean, like, this is a monumental moment. I feel like you became, you know, when you become a man,
yeah, it's a bar mitzvah.
Years old, you essentially, your butthole got baptized today.
Yeah, I definitely became some sort of a man. You know, I could have gone to Chelsea and had it done for free, but insurance covered this one.
Really, you can go through ages in your life where the first time you do this, you can vote, you can gamble, you can rent a car, you can be president. You hit the first colonoscopy. After this, it's your AARP card. That's
this was a lot more invasive than any of the previous things you just mentioned.
AARP?
No. Gambling, voting. They don't stick something in your ass. Voting, it's after the guy gets elected, he fucks you in the ass.
Hey, not today. You seen the stock market?
Yeah, we're about to, back to the Stone Age. Sort of interested to see where this is going to go.
How if that S&P says a 7 at the front, we can go to the Ice Age.
Let's go. So you have to get there an hour early after having to pre-check in 45 times, and they hit me up for $60 that I didn't need to pay. So I got to fight that tomorrow. Now I was gonna fight with the doctor about that before the thing, but I figured before he starts messing with my ass, I don't really want to haggle over a bill. Meanwhile, he's got a Jewish star on, and I'm fighting. It just didn't seem like the proper moment to nickel and dime. But $60 is it in this economy. $60.
Zach, do you pre-lube?
No, raw dog. I assume they bring their own.
Okay, and do you bring him like a nice little present to be like, "Hey, I just want to say thank you."
Like Derek Jeter? Here's a gift basket on the way out.
On the way in.
On the way out. I brought him nothing. Yeah. More than that, you have to get there an hour early. Check in. I'm never pre-checking in again. To tell you to get there an hour early, I would happily use that hour to check in rather than sit there, because the room where everybody's sort of spaced out, except two people decided to sit right next to me, should be the most funny place in the world. Literally, everyone's there for the same reason. To have something stuck up their ass that nobody wanted to talk. I want to talk to everybody. Hey, what's going on with your ass?
Well, all right. Here's what you're failing to realize. You were there for prophylactic reasons. There probably was somebody in the waiting room who was stage 3, not good.
And laughter is the best medicine.
Okay, Patch Adams.
Exactly. So I want to talk to everyone in there. Meanwhile, I guess people are there stage 3 for the most part because, like, for some reason, the entire staff, like the check-in staff, all Asian. Julia would have been in heaven.
Stop tapping.
Okay, I'm stopping. I had to roll my pants up. It just fits in here. Anyway, they had no personalities. I'm making jokes. I'm doing shtick. It's bouncing off them. They're asking if I fell recently, if I snowboarded. This. They're asking about medication. I said, fake finasteride. I said, for what? I go, my vanity knows no bounds. It's not hitting. Nothing is landing. And that makes me try even harder because now I'm getting the flop sweats. It's just brutal.
You bombed at a colonoscopy?
Twice. The check-in lady and the lady in the small room.
This is when I tell you the jokes that I make with patients. It's like any good comedian. You have to have tried and tested material, and then you put the bullshit in the middle, because then you can always save yourself with some of the other things.
I had nothing.
You gotta have go-tos. Yes, right. You need my jokes.
I had nothing. So anyway, we
go to a friend next time.
Fair. So then the guys come in. They ask me, anesthesiologist. He's asking me all these questions. I'm like, I assume you know your job better than I do. So yes to all. That got a chuckle out of him. Finally, we're off. Tough room. So yeah. Then the guy comes in, Dr. Morgenstern. He was good. By the way, everyone should be doing this. Like, me being neurotic and things, you should actually get like health and checked out and stuff. It's so good. He's talking to me, star like Elliot Gould in Ocean's 11 on him. Huge chest hair in the star. Yeah. Anyway,
Chicago. Yeah, you like your house? Get in the goddamn house.
So anyway, he's coming in. He's telling me all about it. He goes, when you're done, you'll get like juice and cookies, and we have graham crackers, and we have all kinds of things like that. I go, now here's the rub. And he goes, oh. I go, it's Passover. He goes, I know. He goes, no matzah. I go, what? He goes, this place was run for 20 years by a Jewish guy. During Passover, we would always have a ton of matzah. He retired this year, and he goes, I'm mortified. I'm really embarrassed we don't have any. I go, like, I guess Hashem won't care if I have a cracker or a cookie. He goes, you'll be okay to get home.
You know that in the rules of the Torah, you can break any rule for medical reasons. That is 100%.
I know. Well, we discussed that. And I don't think Moses had a colonoscopy, so there's not really a book on it. And maybe, it's not a lot to do in the desert, so maybe the recreational one. Okay, fine. We go through the motions. So I get in there, and there's the anesthesiologist, him, and like 2 aides. I'm thinking, like, this is a 4-man head lift? This is not a 4-man job. I want like 2 of you out of here.
Question.
Yes.
Do you start on your back or on your stomach?
I start on my back. Then
there was a flip.
So there was a roll. Then I roll onto my side. Meanwhile, after jewing it up with the doctor and matzah, I walk into the room, Christian rock blasting. We're looking for Jesus there. Like, then the song, yes.
No, check please. Like, I'm out.
Oh no, we're now I'm in. It gets only worse than that. I would have loved for that. It must be some random nutty playlist, because the song I actually fell asleep to. But he's like doing he's telling me, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm not paying extra word. He says, because Rock With You by Michael Jackson is on. So I am about to have my ass looked at with Michael Jackson blasting, which I would say I'd be the first one. There's probably a long list of, that going on. I'm like smirking. I'm dying. All I hear is the song. So I'm sitting there like this, like trying not to just laugh from the nonsense of it. And then I woke up, 20 minutes later with a party hat on. Exactly. And in a different room, but same bed, which at least is better than when I had my UCL done. Now when I woke up on a different floor and a different chair, like I was weekend at Bernie's at that one.
UCL in your thumb, not in your Tommy John.
Correct. And I gave a thumb. I gave a wiggle. Oh, it's an audio podcast. I wiggled my thumb in the least creepy way possible. Night time is the right time. So that was my afternoon. And I went home, took a nap, and here we are.
When do you get the results?
I got them right away. 2
Zach,
seconds.
I'll shave my head for you if anything bad happens, just so you know.
Shave everything.
Say I won't. Look at me.
Eyebrows is a big order.
Ooh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, everything. That's the one thing you need.
It's just
Especially whoopee. So that's went to sleep and woke up a new man.
Feeling quirky? Let's get jerky.
You just do this every day over and over again, just staring into people's asses. At what point do you just like...
I do think about that sometimes, because when you're younger and you have to pick what you're going to go into, when you're a teenage boy, you're thinking to yourself, God, I'd love to be an OB. That must be amazing. Then when your wife is 9 months pregnant and you're at an OB's office, you see all the other hooches that he's got to look at. You're like, ugh.
Nobody goes in there for like maintenance, or because they've got no one goes in there to brag. Hey, I got the best one in town. You go in there at your worst moment.
It does make me wonder why people go into that sect of medicine, specifically urology and proctology and colonoscopies.
It's a calling, I guess.
It's a shitty job. It's not for me.
Terrible. He hasn't heard that one before.
Go
all the way to the bank. Okay, calm your tits. Baby born on a plane. You hear about this? Was the one named Kennedy? There was a whole thing. It was coming back from Jamaica, back to New York. Has no citizenship. It's unclear if you're born on a plane. What? Aren't you just the citizen of your parents at that point, or where you land? Because like anchor baby.
I don't know how that works, but I assume
it doesn't. Apparently,
14th Amendment related.
I would just let them pick. Yeah, you got 2 countries. Pick the best one out of these 2. The one you left or the one you landed in. Pick.
I do like. Yeah, I'm fine with either of that. And you have the parents.
But let the baby pick. Like, put them both down and let the baby like look towards it or nod or roll or something.
You know, this is an Asian thing that they do. It's called 100 Days. Do you know this?
100-Day Fiance?
Yeah. They put a little Asian baby and they put, a calculator, and then they put a stethoscope, and then they put something else, and they put the baby down. The baby starts to crawl and figure out. Of course, nobody ever picks deadbeat loser who just eats sushi all day. That should be an option number 3.
Is that your wife? But speaking of your, what should I do with her mail? Can I just shred it, or does she actually want those things?
Why don't you text her not on air and ask her what the hell? I don't think
they're about the on air. Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's on air or not. It's just a text her. I don't care.
Julia, answer the question. Here's a question for you: Nepo or cheap? I just saw this thing. Bill Gates' daughter is blasted for haggling a $250 bill.
Come on.
She's worth, I think, $103 billion. Her father's $103 billion.
Well, no, you said it right the first time. How much is she worth?
I don't know, but more than $250.
There is a number.
What?
There is a number that you get upset about.
$250 is not it when you're her.
Okay. For me, this happened the other day. Their local ice cream place by my house literally had a car go through the window the other day. It's in the middle of a shopping plaza. Somehow a car drives through it. Well, as we're talking about this at dinner, I thought, I'm going to do something nice. Let's go get ice cream. I felt bad because I was working all day. Let me take my wife and my son. I actually ordered nothing because I didn't want anything. And as we're there, I'm then going to swipe, and it's overpriced ice cream. So I don't know, what was it, like $14? And as I swipe my credit card, it says, how much do you want to leave for tip? And of course, they give you the 18, 20, 25, 30, hike. And I lean over somebody to do it. And as I go to hit no tip, I accidentally hit the 25% tip. I was just like, oh, son of a bitch. And in my head, I'm going around going, all right, I'd left $3. I probably should have left 2 anyways. Call this karma. Zach, this is the same thing. That $3 to my salary is probably
going nuts.
There was no like, are you sure? It was you hit it and then like end the transaction. It was $3. If it was 30 or something, we would have worried. But I think $3 to me is the same as $250 to Little Gates.
I hate to say it. I think $3 to you is worth more. $250 billions.
She's worth nothing.
It's true.
She probably has in her bank account tens of millions.
Hundreds, maybe. Still, I let her fight it. I have a principle too. Okay, now you said my algorithm is tight at this point, like airplane nonsense and stealing weird shit. That gets me every time. More than 400 pounds of explosives are stolen from a Kentucky construction site by a man and a woman. Those 2. Gotta love them. Now, they were caught How do you have that much at a construction site? How do they know how to steal this? What, as a cop, you have to arrest them. But everything in me is like, all right, where's this going? What's tomorrow? What is your end game? Let's see this, like watching Mousetrap happen kind of thing. Let's see this play out a little. What are you two idiots going to do with that much?
Are we talking like Stars and Stripes fireworks here?
No, like dynamite and construction site stuff. Like, where is this going? Like, what are you going to blow up? Obviously, I don't want to blow up a school or anything horrible, but those
themselves. I can guarantee you, and with the two of them being in a lot of pieces.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, I might, one more play. Like a pitcher. One more pitch. Let's see how the next one goes.
See, I heard a story today about somebody where their uncle is a UPS delivery driver, and on their route one of these days, they got intercepted by a big black truck, and they just went and they basically
BBT.
They kidnapped the driver, then put one of their immediately I'm going like, what did they want from the truck? And then I realized where it was going. Then somebody from the BBT jumps in the UPS truck wearing UPS gear and starts making the next 5 deliveries. It was cops to see who was going to be getting the delivery. Apparently, tons of drugs and ammo are delivered through the mail every day. So I think I probably do no, let's let them have the dynamite, but we should pay very close attention to them for the next couple of days.
Yeah, I want one more pitch. See what their next move is. That didn't seem so bad. One more. Until it gets like, okay, now we step in. Now we give you the hook.
When they have the button and they're going 5, 4, 3.
They're coming at 2. It always at 2. Okay, another great theft thing. Bozo steals $11,000 geodes from an art center in Rye. What the hell are you going to do with a geode in Westchester?
Rye, Rocco?
What?
It's a fish song.
Ugh. Okay.
But are we talking about the Wasps of Rye, New York?
Yes, the Wasps of Rye, New York. Kyle Fulks was arrested trying to at the Harbor Island Park. I think I've been to a thing there. He stole $11,000 worth of geodes. What? You plan this heist out? What are you doing?
What the fuck is
if you have the means to do that, rob a bank or go steal dynamite.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot.
He's a because at least you have 400 pounds of dynamite, you could walk into a bank. This is going to happen. But you can't do that with a geode.
I'm not sure what a geode is, but it
sounds... Geodes, those crystal, that rock with the purple shit on the inside?
Are they worth anything?
No! Well, $11,000 maybe, but no.
Do you know what $11,000 will buy you in Rye?
Nothing. Geodes.
You might get a season pass to Skateland.
Maybe. That's why it's in Rye, because people have so much money to do with it. They're buying junk.
Oh my God.
They're buying valueless rocks.
Eat your heart out, HIPAAnonymous.
What?
Go on.
That another fish song?
No, it's the Country Club in Rye.
Oh. Graduate with a master's degree in historic preservation is mocked after fleeing the U.S. and defaulting on over $60 a month in student loans. Okay, that's not a ton of money, but they do owe $65,000 in student loans. So they'll be paying this for the next 200 years. They've moved back to the Czech Republic and just bailed.
Yeah.
Why aren't more people doing this?
Because they don't have anywhere to go.
She went to the Czech Republic. I think she's a Czech 7, maybe.
Checkmate. She
You used that before. We're in reruns. You used that in the Olympics.
But no, I didn't use that. That was the Olympic joke. Remember the guy you dropped it at the end. But look, the American green card is worth so much. Remember, student loan debt is the only debt you can't get rid of, and it compounds. She will never get out from it. Eventually,
she doesn't have to. She moved to the Czech Republic. Checkmate. She's gone
forever. Cannot come back here. Shot on
maybe
site.
That's her end game.
On site. Her end game. Maybe it is checkmate.
Maybe, but okay, let's say you never want to come back again. What if you come back for vacation? They check when the guy goes to the TSA, they check your student loans.
We said check 8,000 times. This is dirty panties.
What?
Remember that from the story where she cleaned the panties in the hotel and you said dirty panties?
Oh yeah, say dirty panties again. Okay, fine, but why aren't more people just coming to other places, getting an education here, and just bailing if you never want to come back?
I don't know. That's okay.
That's the grift.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Americans being like, oh, okay, I owe 200K.
No. She's moving back home to the Czech Republic. So, like, why don't other people from the elsewheres come here, go to Harvard, and then go back and get a good job wherever they are?
I think at some point, if the university is owed that much money, they're going to start sending people to go looking for them.
Harvard's got Goombas.
Oh, please, I have a great HIPAAnonymous for today.
Okay, I've got two more.
Okay.
A man allegedly ripped off 3 inches of his wife's neck tattoo. You got it by the throat. She yanked it. Why, you ask? Because she made his mac and cheese.
Made it right? Made it wrong?
No, like cooked his blue box mac and cheese. And you'll never guess what he looks like.
I bet she's a lawyer of some sort.
That mean mugshot.
If you told me it was special, I'd believe it.
He's got them strength, maybe.
Them strength.
He just yanked her by the neck, ripped the tattoo off. It's pretty much killing someone. She lived for making his. You made my fucking
$1.
Auntie Annie's hair.
It's $1.
If that.
Also,
Okay.
Annie's, it's Kraft. It's not Annie's. Story of the week.
Is this guy like Robin Hood, or is he terrible? Infamous prisoner accused of killing 3 inmates at a state prison. He killed 3 people, this guy in Arizona, who were like child molesters. And then he said, I saved you all tax dollars.
I think we've talked about stories just like this, and I'm always for it. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, okay, so maybe he should then be treated well by the guard, like prison justice. So if he's just going to keep.
He's going to end up getting the death penalty or something, because you can't kill other prisoners.
Why?
Even though there's a whole society and a system, it just, you can't do that. It's still not good. It's frowned upon.
Well, it's frowned upon, right? But like, what if he gets up to like capo or gets like a better blanket or something? Like, hey, you solved a problem.
Give him some Kraft mac and cheese.
I wouldn't mess with that guy. I'll take your fucking neck off.
Eat your fucking lunch.
Fantastic. Yeah, so there was that. I don't know. I think that he might be onto something here. Let them just they'll just kill each other, and then it's just problem solved from my end.
I think this has been going on for years. We're just finding out about it now. This was always a thing.
But like, yeah, he's being altruistic. He's saying, I just saved you tax dollars to the tax-paying people of Arizona, which probably cost all of 12 cents to keep these 3 guys alive. But
quite the opposite. Those people were making money for the state. They're losing money now.
Right, but like divided by the amount of people in Arizona being taxed by this thing, it can't be that much per person per prisoner. But still, I don't know. I'm on team. What's his name? Wassinger. Yeah, Donald Saul. No, that's you. Ricky Wassinger. I'm on team Wassinger.
Was he the colonoscopy guy today?
He might have been. No, he has matzah. This guy. My guy didn't. All right, that's all I got.
What you watching?
So we watched the first episode of. We've been kicking up a little bit, nickel and diming with industry. It's on TV. We watched Your Friends and Neighbors.
Okay, I haven't.
Oh, it was good. No complaints.
Okay,
I sort of forgot everything about it, so like I really needed the recap. I totally forgot the show even was on TV, but yeah, it was good.
I am 10 minutes into the Peaky Blinders movie. Something better start happening, because I just can't imagine, because you're like one of 6 people that have asked me and then told me it's really bad, and I'm just going like, what are they trying to do? It doesn't even seem related to the story.
No, so things do happen.
Okay, because
at the hour and 40 mark. So buckle up, Buttercup.
I mean, this reminds me of Capote more than anything. Like, it's just nothing.
Capote was better.
Oh, Capote was much better.
So
his age was.
Yeah, if you're 10 minutes in and bored, you're gonna be bored in an hour and a half too.
The problem is, I'm 10 minutes in, and the phone is already like, what did they say? And I can't really.
What actress was that? Oh, was she? Who was she? Who does she have nudes? Do you always Google nude after seeing an actress who you don't know?
Literally never.
Get the hell out of here.
Never, Zach.
Every time.
Okay. HIPAAnonymous.
Go on.
Guess who's back in the office these days?
You, Ron Katz?
Mr. Galajut. That's a callback.
In the business.
He could not remember. He could not believe that I remembered that. I was like, "Oh, it's been a running joke," and I told him about the podcast and everything. So this guy is so funny, because he's a like a well-to-do Staten Island retired Italian, whatever. Like,
You tell him that I need one?
I did. He was less impressed than I thought he'd be,
Hmm.
but I'm talking to him the other day, and like he's just funny because he has a bandage that I have to take off. He goes, "Hey, you fucking fuck! You better be nice about this." like
You
he's a really good guy.
fuck.
So he's in my office today,
Oh.
and we start talking about exercise and different things. And I said, "Look, I don't know if I
That
told
was
him."
on me.
I don't know if there is a causation, but there is a correlation between exercise and pretty much anything health related. I said, whether it's osteoporosis, cholesterol, or dementia or anything like that. And he goes, yeah, he goes, but you got to be careful. He goes, I had an aunt back in the day, exercise every single day. And then she went dizzy bots. I said, I'm sorry. He goes, dizzy bots? I said, is that a real word? He goes, yeah, it's a real word. I said, wait, is it something you made up, or is it like, goes, no, dizzy bots. So I then like look it up, and it goes back to like this.
Spell it. Is it like bat shit, like crazy bats, like dizzy bats?
It starts with like ubats also means crazy, and then it's like upats, and basically they went to dizzy bots.
BOTS?
D,
like dizzy
D-O.
robots?
But it could be pots too. It's like dizzy bots, almost like dizzy bots. Anyway,
yeah, exactly.
this guy had me rolling. I couldn't wait to tell you dizzy bots. And like, I'm like, this is Yiddish. This is like my bubby who's taught me so much Yiddish. In her wake, I'm basically finding all of it's made up.
By
I know.
the way, Buch is my favorite word, maybe ever.
A lot of Buch in New York City.
Use Buch in a sentence. Just give me something I need.
Oh my God, that girl's Buch is just sticking out. Look at her. She has no idea.
20 minutes. That's when they hear it.
Yeah. You know what we're slowly coming up to? I had a friend back in the day in New York. I miss him a little bit. He said, my favorite day of the year is when the weather gets nice and the cleavage comes out. He goes, it's 6 months of nothing. And it's like, who cares about a groundhog seeing their shadow? The cleavage comes out and just, it's the best day of the year.
My groundhog will see a shadow.
Hey-o! Pishadoo of the week. I think I have 10. I should have counted these, but let's
slow
do this.
news week. As the whole thing is the ramp up to the end of the world.
Well, pretty much. Can number 1, the Artemis 2 took off to go look at the dark side of the moon or whatever.
Look, I can't hear that without thinking of Sonny every time. Artemis.
Oh, I think dark side of the moon, I just immediately think Pink Floyd.
Yeah, that too. But anything with Artemis, I think of Sonny.
So I was there and my asshole was getting blue.
Exactly.
So when this guy's getting ready to take off, and I didn't watch a second of them actually thing, but I did hear the lead astronaut guy has the engine to turn on the engine for the rocket is a tablet, like an iPad, and on TV they're showing him typing the code, which is like some 6-digit like 15252, and this is on live TV, and people are saying like, God, what an idiot. Zach, do you know the chances of somebody stealing a rocket ship and going to the dark side of the moon? Honestly, it could be an
buddy of
on-off.
mine's friend stole the Mayflower, so anything can be done.
There is no chance that anybody's ever stealing and doing the boost and the get out of here.
What do they want it to be? Keys?
It can be on-off. It could just be a sensation. People making a big deal that now people know the code for the rocket. I'm like, that's not how this works.
Enjoy your last 4 seconds of being alive.
This is Darwin at its finest. Nobody's stealing a fucking rocket, you idiots.
Getting in there would be impossible. Then just doing it and knowing, okay, what's the next button to push? This isn't Jesse Plemons. You can't just push all of them and do the same thing.
It's like, for me, I heard, the number that I really blew my mind today is I heard that the space station, the International Space Station, is 250 miles from Earth, which are like, okay, I guess that's a lot. The Artemis 2 is currently 250,000 miles from Earth. I'm like, okay, like, go for it. Knock yourself out, guys.
Yeah.
It tickled me to think that, now we know the password. Like, okay, you're not going anywhere.
And they don't ever change it.
I know. Exactly.
It's a one-time password forever.
Realistically, do you think you could make a airplane turn on? Because I don't think I could. I don't think I'd have any idea.
You did the things and you hit the switches and I've seen enough Air Force movies.
Okay, now realistically, you get the thing going at a 5-mile-an-hour clip and then it falls over, right? Like, you're not going anywhere.
Or I'm incredibly scared and I just figure out what the brakes are, which might be just as hard. Where the hell are the... No, that makes you go up!
You're not going to get any lift at 5 miles an hour.
I'm getting lift.
Ken, in a second, I'm listening to a podcast today, and I try to get through the advertisements, but it does start with a podcast commercial where, hi, I'm Arch Manning. You may know me of college quarterback fame and
Troy McClure.
And he's giving some promotion for some underwear. Are we at the point that I'm buying underwear because Arch Manning?
Maybe. Did you buy
Arch Manning? Am I
Did
buying
you-
it? No. Are they MeUndies? The answer is no. I do not
No.
buy. Maybe if this is one of those, like, we sign you now on a 10-year Julio Rodriguez deal and we get you for 13 years, but Arch Manning right now selling anything, zero fucks.
None.
No chance.
Just like the Boozer Brothers. I don't give a fuck.
Not now, but I would say the Boozer Brothers have a much better, certainly the one has a much better chance of doing anything that Arch Manning isn't.
Arch Manning's going to be a Jet next year, and that'll end his career too sweet.
Also end your season tickets.
Oh, of course. I'll be out.
All right. I finally have a reason to start caring. I can't explain to you why Tottenham, the Hotspurs, are the Jewish team, but you know that,
I can.
right?
Yeah, the Yid Army.
Okay, cool. So your boy, Ye, is doing a world tour where he's playing all these stadiums, and Tottenham has come out and been like, nope, not having him at our stadium.
Good.
Not a part of it. And I was like, good for fucking you, because the amount of money that he's going to generate on this world tour where Pepsi has already pulled out and said, we're not sponsoring this if he's a part of it. And Tottenham saying him, you know, the crazy part of the story. So back when we covered this, where it was DEF CON 3, Kanye was saying that he was bipolar. Now he switched to he's autistic.
You change whatever you want. That's the other poll.
That's
Meanwhile, you know what's tough? To be the next guy. Tottenham says, no, we'll take you. That's a tough pill to swallow. If you're just to answer all the questions. So they don't want him for Jewish reasons. Do you want him? Why? Like, you just got to own it at that point.
I mean, he brings in so much money. This is like SoFi. They'll take anybody to just keep making money for the seat holders.
I guess.
Yeah, but I heard this. I was like, wow, like good for Tottenham and fuck all of them. But this could just be because it hits home. But there's more things on my list where people are finally going like, wait. So we care about that, but we don't care about that. Let me get there. All right. I got an ad today because the Orioles have won 2 in a row. If they lost this series to the White Sox, I told Julia I was done. We would have been done on April the 8th of this season. I was like, I'm not watching. If they got swept by the Pirates and the White Sox back to back, I don't care. It was on the road. I was officially done. I was like, I'm not.
How's your polar bear? Can we have him back?
190, 180. He's
what he does.
His glove's been good, but he stinks. That's not the problem. The problem is numbers 5 through 9 in the lineup, maybe even 6 through 9. It's just outs. I mean, just outs every time. Just go get a beer, go take a walk, go exercise. It doesn't matter.
Go drink the colonoscopy stuff, and you
go steal the Artemis 2 because you'll be back rounding the earth before the.
And if that doesn't work, steal $11,000 in geodes.
So the Orioles are doing some type of night, August the 19th, where they're calling it Bravo Night, when the Yankees are in town for the Orioles. You have to buy a special ticket, but it comes with access that you get the Real Housewives experience. I looked into this and didn't get a ton of information. It sounds like a meet and greet and a signature.
With which housewife?
Doesn't matter. What do you think people are going to buy a ticket to go to the baseball game just to meet a housewife?
Bethany Frankel? I don't think I can name a second housewife. Oh, what's her name from Atlanta? With the Chi-Chis, Nene something.
Okay.
I know 2 housewives.
This contradicts what I
said.
You
would do it to meet the 90-Day Fiancés. No. You would do it to meet the guy in the gold bikini from Neighbors.
No, I wouldn't.
He's in the gold bikini at a Orioles game. Ticket costs the same amount, but you got to get there a half hour extra early. You wouldn't do it?
Yes.
No,
but this is where if you told me the tickets are extra cheap to go see these people, maybe I'm like, and you get to see the gold bikini, but pay extra like $200 for no thing. I don't get it.
$20 extra, but you get to sit with him.
He's
in the bikini. Yeah.
Am I sitting on his lap? Because I'll do that.
He's just next to you, but he's he's talking to you the whole time.
Oh, that sounds pretty bad.
It's not great. He was terrific.
You know my feelings on April the 1st and all the dumb shit that happens where you can't even go on the internet because it's just relentless.
It's awful.
Did you see what happened at the Wizards game last week where they put a guy in a blindfold? They had him shoot a free throw half court, and if he makes it, he gets 10,000. Well, they tell the audience, freak the fuck out like he made it. And of course, this guy's like, oh my God, you're laughing. This is so cheesy.
That's funny.
It's been done before. Well, they feel so bad because the guy felt like an absolute asshole that I think they are giving him 10,000.
No, that I don't like. Prank is a prank.
The prank. I don't even go on the internet anymore. It's so stupid. I hate April Fools.
That's a real life prank. I mean, you had to go to a thing to prank someone. That I don't have a problem
I've
with.
seen this before. This is not an original. Whatever. Cool. So, anyways, I think April Fool's is stupid. Your boy Simon is 39 weeks pregnant right now. So, like, I check in because we were friends, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man? Just want to
Oh, I
see how
didn't
your
know
wife is
that.
doing." He goes,
I didn't know they were pregnant.
38 weeks. And
Okay.
I said to him, I was like, how is everything going? He goes, yeah, like, due at the end of the month. And I said, well, get ready because I said, she's going to have a couple false alarms before that happened. He goes, you have no idea what happened the other day. I said, oh my God, is everything okay? He goes, I come home. She's upstairs screaming. She's in labor. I run upstairs. There's water everywhere. She's laughing. And then he realizes it's April the 1st.
She's my favorite person ever. Amazing. Oh my God. She's terrific.
That's a good one.
I've met her maybe once, but I couldn't pull her out of a lineup.
I've also met her once. Sexy Lexi one time, maybe twice. If
I
that.
don't have a clue who she is. But that's very funny.
That's really.
Why does he hide her?
I don't think she likes me, but it's okay.
Isn't like you?
Well, you don't have a chance.
She never met me.
Exactly.
So he's ashamed of us?
No, I think she's just a homebody. It's okay.
We should go to her home.
Keeping
the
baby bump going. Edmonton Oilers game last week, there was a baby born in the arena.
It's better than a plane to Jamaica.
Pishadoo? Okay. I can't imagine if this baby was born at 35 weeks in the arena.
Going to the game?
When you're 36, when you're a month away, stay home, stay near your doctor, stay near a hospital. Why would you ever risk going out?
You know the doctor was in the next seat over. It's hockey. It's Canada. How about Tim Hortons and chill?
I just can't believe. You just have to think to yourself, like, I'm not going far. I'm not traveling. I thought that was really stupid. That's just a dumb decision.
It's Canada.
Okay. At 30,000 feet, some actress, Lauren Benanti, I looked it up. She's in nothing I've ever seen before.
Nudes?
She is on a flight and she takes a video and going, oh my God, this is the first time I've ever been on a flight and nobody's noticed me. Do you know how hard it is to pick out people at an airport? Like, really?
You picked out Chuck Liddell.
I didn't. Timmy did, and I still wasn't sold. I was standing right next to him. The guy was
I think she was doing a bit to get noticed.
She was.
Why don't you do it? Next time you're like, oh my God, no one's noticed me. The first time ever. It's incredible. You will get a rumble around. Oh,
people are going to go, what are you from? And I would say, well, it's kind of
BYD. That's how you do it.
I've never heard of that.
Now you have. You're welcome.
Wait. How do I find it?
You go to the podcast dealie and you figure it out.
Yeah, you really. Oh, okay. I'll take 10. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, I didn't get the whole story. Who's the famous chess champion? Magnus Magnusson, whatever the hell he does.
I sat next to him at a thing.
Chess guy or the actual lifting guy?
The actual lifting guy.
Okay, no.
And his family, smoking Swedish wife or Norwegian or something.
There's
Ron Katz knows that Lauren Benanti is a hot Broadway actress. Exactly.
Meanwhile,
Gary Kasparov.
No, it wasn't him. It was Magnus something or other. He's like one of the top grand poobas these days.
Poopa.
He plays some person in chess. I think he loses. The little girl says, he then says to the little girl, hey, would you want to get like a picture or a selfie with me? And she's like, oh my God, I'd be so honored. So she takes her cell phone out, takes a picture. He immediately tattles on her and goes, disqualified, phone on her right now. And he was the thing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Look it up.
Wait, she actually beat him? Like a young girl?
I think she's a professional as well, but it was like the number 150th ranked person beat a top 5 person.
And he got her disqualified for a selfie? Game. B, the benches have to empty. Okay. Whatever you've got versus whatever they've got, you've got to empty the benches. That's number one. I'm sorry. Whatever you're going to say next means nothing.
So you're saying that he's the asshole, right?
Yes, but game recognizing game. That he knew that was going to be a thing. He's thinking 2 steps ahead. He's still playing chess after the game is over.
We do it.
But the benches have to empty. You've got to take a swing at him.
Swing this little girl? Are you kidding me?
She's got to take a swing at him. Yeah. He beats her because of a technicality because she had a phone in her pocket and took a picture of him. You were so defenseless at that point. You have 2 choices. Just break down the tears or punch him in the face. I'm taking door number 2.
Knight to rook 7.
Yeah. And then you punch him in the face.
All right, let's go to the elements. I heard a story that Great Britain is having a problem with one of their jails, that people have drones flying near the prison and dropping all types of contraband because the prisons were built so many hundreds of years ago. They're not set up for any type of aerial defense. They can't pay one of those knights from Buckingham Palace just to stand outside and be like, there's one, there's another one.
Just BB gunning them down.
This seat put up a net. The fact that people are having drones dropping stuff in day or night, to quote you, Zach, this is a 24-hour problem. Like, you just literally set up shop outside. Do some type of metallic force field. I don't know.
You don't even need that. Get a couple of like poor kids and a shit ton of rocks. Hey, 20 pounds for every one of these you knock down. Enjoy. Stop throwing rocks at them.
20 pounds, you say, governor, for everyone I've hit down?
Hell yeah, Oliver. You can have no more.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Bring me the fucking drone. Yeah, every time you bring me a drone, it's a couple shillings or something. Here's a bunch of rocks, or you figure it out. Get some of these kids who just want to throw rocks. Instead of throwing them at your school, you can throw them at drones.
I think you take the rock, hit the drone, take the rock, throw it at a pedophile.
Absolutely. You got to get the guy from Arizona. He'll take care of that on the inside.
Silver, your girl, Chloe Finerman. Do you hear what she's getting in trouble for, or not getting in trouble for? She was in some Vanity Fair interview the other day, and somehow they had to cut it from the interview, but you know how the interview does show up online? She basically told this long story that when she was 16, she was a camp counselor, and she's walking around in a skirt, and some little 6-year-old boy was like running under and lifting her shirt up, like, "Ooh, look, ooh," you know, just trying to catch a peep. Good for him at 6. That's not what I was thinking of. So she goes up behind this kid and just pantses him in the middle of everything. A 6-year-old kid, his little 6-year-old rudder's just flopping around.
It's terrific. What's good for the gander?
See, I knew you'd say that. Zach, 16 years old, a 16-year-old girl, where I don't know how much trouble she should be in. You sure as shit should not be telling this story as you're becoming borderline famous. That just needs to die in summer camp.
No, that's meant for your friends. It's funny, but like you don't need to make it public.
It's from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you realize if that was a male counselor, if that was Marco, what's his face on the show, and he told that story about doing that to a little girl, canceled, he'd never work again. Possibly.
Collinsworth works.
Okay. I heard this story. I was like, wait a minute. Of all the cancelings and stuff we've heard, that's really bad.
Still funny. But the kid didn't do it twice.
And my gold medal. It shouldn't win, but whatever. From the Chowder Heads up in Massachusetts, Teresa Gola turned 99. And for her birthday, all she wanted was a bunch of hunky male firefighters to come over and give her a good show.
Yep.
She's been getting firefighter calendars for the last however many years. She is a perverted old woman who just can't stop. Her secret to longevity, a glass of red wine, which is an all-timer. They interviewed this lady. She's like, well, in my old age, I just want to see some good hunky bed.
So why is she a Pishadoo?
Because if this was a 99-year-old man, do you know what we'd be saying?
Good for him.
No, Mr. It's good for the gander. If you only knew, they'd be a creepy, perverted, disgusting man. If he had money, we could talk about it. But this woman
he'd be one of the two of us. Should we make it to 99?
Well, not when they find that,
polyp.
They already took the polyp out. Do you know what a polyp is?
No, but they do, and they took it out.
So you hear this story and you're like, good for her.
Yeah,
but to your good for the gander.
Did you have a problem on Landman when Sam Elliott was getting a little?
I'm not up to that yet.
Oh my god!
They just took him into the house.
Just fucking watch the show.
The show is painful.
No, it's good.
It also makes me realize not a whole lot happened in the first season, but
I don't know. But when she calls with that face and he faced that, why does he answer the phone every time? If you're driving and you're having a tough day and Julia's going to call just to ruin it even more, would you answer that phone call?
Because the sound being like dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
he knows it's going to be hell to pay if he doesn't pick up.
You pay the hell. You just take the yelling.
Artemis 2 pilot puts in the code on live TV. Oh, people are going to steal the rocket ship. Arch Manning doing podcast commercials. I'm not buying anything. Kanye versus Tottenham, but Pepsi sticks up for Tottenham as well. The Orioles doing a Bravo night when the Yankees come to town. The Wizards have a $10,000 prank, Simon's wife pulling the best prank I've ever heard.
That's an excellent prank.
Woman goes to an Oiler game and gives birth. Why was she in the stadium when she was arena when she was that pregnant? Lauren Beninati.
Well, you know what? The Oilers are going to do something. They're going to bring the kid on Lion King. I'm like, they're going to make him into a star.
Okay. Nobody recognizes an unrecognizable person on a flight. You have the chess champion, the whole, she beat me, but I caught her cheating. That's going to win because you already said that.
God.
Britain have drones flying contraband into the prison. Chloe Fireman pantsing a 6-year-old. And Teresa Gola, 99-year-old basshole, who's okay getting on with the hunky fireman.
It's 100% the chess thing. That is a spectacle. I would be out of my mind. I would call Sports Center, and if I was the girl, and just like get me on tonight.
1-800 Sports Center?
Yeah.
Hi, is Stuart Scott there?
He is not, because he didn't have what I had.
Boozer Daddy
Way to
Podcast!
finish it up.
Thanks for listening to tonight's episode. We had fun. We're going to keep doing this. April the 22nd, there's a Hulk Hogan documentary come out. Am I the only idiot that would just watch everything WWF forever and ever?
I don't really care WWF. I do care Hogan because he's like a spectacle. Like I like the old ones. There's been a Rock documentary I wouldn't care, but like Coco Beware, I'm in.
No, I'm talking about like anything WrestleMania 15 and before.
Yeah. Thanks, Ron. It was a tough day for me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.